The Second Passport Playbook: How Cheap Land Buys Freedom and Citizenship. 1. The hidden shortcut to freedom. What if freedom came with a property deed? Imagine buying a few acres of land for the price of a used car, and getting a second passport thrown in. Sounds like fiction, right? It's not. Across the globe, quiet corners of opportunity exist where small land investments open doors to residency and citizenship. These aren't billionaire playgrounds or offshore schemes. They're real countries offering real options for people who want a plan B. So what does that actually mean? It means you don't have to be rich to buy your way out of the system, you just have to be smart enough to know where to look. Footnote. This section introduces the premise that small real estate investments can yield major geopolitical advantages for everyday investors. 2. Paraguay. The land of endless opportunity. Paraguay is the world's best kept secret for citizenship seekers. Here, $500 to $2,000 per hectare buys rural land, roughly 2.5 acres for the cost of a new laptop. The path to residency is almost laughably simple: deposit $12,000 in a local bank, show a clean record, and you're in. After 3 years, citizenship. No language test, no bureaucratic maze. Life in Paraguay means open skies, low stress, and a government that actually welcomes foreign investors. So what does that actually mean? It means while others are drowning in rent payments, Paraguay quietly offers both land and liberty. Footnote. This section highlights Paraguay's unusually low-cost residency and citizenship framework linked to affordable land ownership. 3. Dominican Republic. Caribbean dreams on a budget. In the Dominican Republic, $1,000 to $5,000 buys an acre of sun-drenched paradise. Invest $50,000 in property, possibly spread over multiple smaller purchases, and you're on the path to residency, then citizenship in just 2 years. The reward? Visa-free access to 60 countries and Caribbean bliss without the luxury price tag. So what does that actually mean? It means palm trees, not pressure, ownership, not overwork. Footnote. This section outlines the Dominican Republic's accessible real estate and citizenship options for mid-level investors. 4. Turkey. Where continents collide, and so do deals. Turkey sits between Europe and Asia, and its property prices reflect neither. Rural land runs $1,000 to $3,000 per acre. Invest $250,000 and you can claim citizenship in as little as 3 months. The Golden Passport gives access to 100-plus countries and a thriving hub for trade. So what does that actually mean? It means a modern crossroads where kebabs meet capitalism. Footnote. This section shows Turkey's blend of low-cost real estate and fast-track citizenship advantages for global investors. 5. Mexico. The neighbor's hidden deal. While beachfront properties cost millions, Mexico's rural heartland sells acres for $500 to $5,000. Ownership boosts your visa applications and leads to permanent residency, and eventually citizenship in 5 years. The payoff? Affordable living, world-class cuisine, and a seat next to the world's largest economy. So what does that actually mean? It means your dream life might be just a border away. Footnote. This section explains Mexico's property-based residency path and strategic geographic advantages. 6. Greece. European dreams at developing world prices. Greece turned its financial crisis into a property investor's paradise. Rural land runs $2,000 to $8,000 per acre. Through the €250,000 golden visa, buyers gain EU residency and, eventually, citizenship. That means freedom to live or work across 27 European Union countries. So what does that actually mean? It means Mediterranean sunsets with EU paperwork. Footnote. This section demonstrates Greece's affordable land opportunities tied to EU-level mobility through the golden visa. 7. Portugal. Western Europe's hidden bargain. Outside Lisbon, rural Portugal sells land for $3,000 to $15,000 per acre. Through the D7 or Golden Visa programs, starting €280,000, you can secure residency and EU citizenship within 5 years. Add sunshine, seafood, and low taxes, and it feels less like an investment and more like an escape. So what does that actually mean? It means a 5-year plan to turn wine and Wi-Fi into a passport. Footnote. This section explains Portugal's dual-path investment visas and their lifestyle appeal for remote professionals. 8. Colombia. South America's rising star. Colombia reinvented itself. Land runs $1,000 to $4,000 per acre, and $130,000 opens the door to investor residency and, after 5 years, citizenship. With year-round spring weather, strong trade links, and low living costs, it's Latin America's best value. So what does that actually mean? It means swapping chaos for coffee and finding profit in paradise. Footnote. This section introduces Colombia's investor visa and transformation into a stable, opportunity-driven economy. 9. Brazil. Continental opportunity. Brazil's scale is unmatched, so are its bargains. Rural land starts around $500 per acre. Invest $50,000 and residency is yours, with citizenship in 4 years. Think of it as owning a piece of a continent, and one of the fastest growing economies on Earth. So what does that actually mean? It means when the world looks for growth, Brazil already owns the map. Footnote. This section emphasizes Brazil's low-cost land, quick naturalization process, and massive geographic potential. 10. Montenegro. Europe's best-kept investment secret. Montenegro blends Balkan affordability with Mediterranean glamour. Land ranges $5,000 to $20,000 per acre, and €250,000 grants citizenship within 8 months. Visa-free travel to 120 countries and pending EU membership make it Europe's hidden jackpot. So what does that actually mean? It means fairytale villages with a future EU stamp. Footnote. This section describes Montenegro's rapid processing citizenship and strong investment upside. 11. Philippines. Tropical paradise with permanent perks. The Philippines offers residency that feels like citizenship. While foreigners lease, not own, rural land, as low as $500 per acre equivalent, a $10,000 deposit under the special retiree visa grants permanent residency. English is common, beaches endless, and living costs a fraction of the West. So what does that actually mean? It means you can trade snow shovels for seashells, permanently. Footnote. This section presents the Philippines as a high-value, low-cost residency alternative for long-term relocation. 12. The clock is ticking. These deals won't last. Laws evolve, land prices climb, and what costs a laptop today may soon cost a lifetime of rent. Greece and Portugal already raised thresholds, and Turkey keeps tightening rules. The smart move is acting before the gatekeepers notice. So what does that actually mean? It means opportunity has an expiration date. Footnote. This section warns that rising demand and policy changes will soon limit these affordable entry points. 13. The takeaway. In the end, cheap land isn't just dirt, it's leverage. Each country offers a different doorway out of the grind, into ownership, security, and choice. The modern passport isn't just a travel document, it's a strategy. The question isn't if you can do it, it's whether you will, while it's still possible. So what does that actually mean? It means your next passport could be hidden in a property listing. Footnote. This section concludes by reframing land ownership as both a financial and personal freedom strategy.